My fiancé and I have been together for 8 years and engaged for 3. I was doing my PhD program and was juggling planning the wedding. My fiancé took much of that work, but it was perfect because our dream venue was booked till after my graduation. So what we did was book our dream venue 3 years in advance. It is really a beautiful venue. The only slot we got was in September of this year. My sister got engaged a few months ago to her fiancé. They were planning on having a spring wedding next year. They had no venue lined up but had a few vendors lined up as well as a set date. Yesterday our parents invited us and our SOS to a family BBQ, where my sister announced to our extended family that she was expecting. Everyone was so happy for her and my Bill, who is a great guy. My nan asked my sister if the wedding was still on the set date or if they were going to wait. Because of the baby she said no, and that she hoped to move it to September. NBD. We don't have many out-of-town guests so they could attend both weddings with no problem. Nan was happy and asked my sister if she needed help planning such a short-notice wedding. My sister then turned around and said that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I was really hoping we could kinda like take your venue. I really cannot stress myself too much with planning a wedding while going to maternity classes. And I think it is so beautiful. It would really mean a lot to me. It went silent. But everyone was looking at me expecting me to say, yes, of course, everything for my little sister. My Bill looked very uncomfortable and told her that they had talked about this and that it was not okay to put me on the spot. But my sister just said, don't be like that. My sister wants to do what's best for me, so it's no big deal, right? I just said, well, it kind of is. I don't know, I have my heart really set on the venue, cue the crying. She stormed off. Nan told me that I was being selfish because she needed the venue more than I did. I tried to defend myself and my mother said, you waited 3 years. Would it have killed you to wait a few more months? When has your sister ever asked you for something? A few comments later my fiancé got really mad and we left. My sister called me crying and said that it was unfair that I always got what I wanted and that I could have done this one thing for her. Dad said it is just a venue and what matters is the person who you are marrying. He is kind of right. But we have been planning for so long. My fiancé is furious with my family and doesn't even want my sister to come. Now my family is threatening not to come because I am being selfish and my sister needs it more than me, because having a baby is too stressful.